Hello and welcome to the Football Parliament podcast. Time aa chuka hai for the most prestigious award ceremony in football, and a special award like this calls for a special guest. So today with me, I've got Nitika from the Indie Cop. Nitika, thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you so much for having me here. It's my honor to be here.
For those who don't know her, she is a Liverpool fan, but her content is absolutely amazing, not just restricted to Liverpool, but the entire of Premier League and European football. So make sure to check her channel. We'll leave the link in our description. ठीक है
Yes, guys, go check it out.
साथ में हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर देना.
Absolutely, absolutely. साथ में दोनों दोनों बनता है अभी करना.
ठीक है, कुछ पैसे नहीं लगते. ठीक है then. The agenda for today's video is obviously going to be the Ballon d'Or ceremony. We're not just going to be talking about the main men's player of the year, but the other awards as well. We're going to be giving our views, our opinions, who we think deserves the award, and finally our predictions as well. So let's start with the big elephant in the room, the main award, the men's player of the year. Nitika, your views on that?
I think, like every year, most hype award function ever. मैं हमेशा इसको फिल्म फेयर जैसा मानती हूँ. Like अगर मैं बॉलीवुड के साथ थोड़ा रिलेट करके बोलूँ तो मुझे एक्साइटमेंट लाइक फिल्म फेयर का रहता ही है सबको, लेकिन पता होता है कि कौन विनर्स होने वाले हैं. So that is how I feel Ballon d'Or has become in recent years. जब से रोनाल्डो एंड मेसी का एकदम डोमिनेंस रहा है इस कंपटीशन में. सो ये देखना बनता है कि इज देयर एनी अदर प्लेयर जो उनके लेवल को मैच कर पाए. सो द डिस्कशन इज ऑलवेज अबाउट दैट. अदरवाइज रोनाल्डो एंड मेसी आर ऑलवेज गोइंग टू बी इन द डिस्कशन एंड द हाइप दैट इट क्रिएट्स इज ऑलवेज देयर एंड इट्स ऑलवेज फन टू नो दैट व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन इन द टूर्नामेंट एंड द डिबेट्स, द फाइट्स बिटवीन पीपल, बिटवीन फैंस अबाउट इट, who should win, वो तो रहेगा ही हमेशा. So that is it. And also I feel that last year का जो cancel करा इन्होंने, तो I was quite disheartened because Lewandowski is the kind of player that deserves the trophy at least once, I feel. So last year cancel हो गया. I think कर सकते थे, last year का भी कर सकते थे, थोड़ा postpone करके ये भी कर सकते थे. अगर matches conduct हो सकते थे, एक award function तो हो ही सकता था. But this is how it is.
Yeah, I mean, the best thing that France football could do right now is give 2 Ballon d'Ors today. One for the last year and one for today. Well, they'll jeet jayegi because imagine Lewandowski getting 2 or Lewandowski getting 1, Messi getting 1, and Lewandowski rightfully deserving the last years as well. And who do you think deserves the one for this year?
Listen, like I was telling you before that I've not really made a video on it on my channel this time because I did not really think, I was not invested into this Ballon d'Or this time. But then if we have to talk about the stats and thinking the clear favorites here, and I'm not supporting anyone here, but just the clear favorites that I think. So definitely Messi winning the Copa America with Argentina this time. And anyway, Messi is going to be in the discussion when it comes to it. He is the god of football, like I always say. So Messi to रहने ही वाला discussion में. Then I also feel that since Benzema पे बहुत बात चल रहा था and then Lewandowski as well, तो ये तो clear favorites हैं ही जीतने को. But there's another name that I want to put here is Kante. I absolutely love the guy and I feel that he deserves that. तो अगर कोई डिस्कशन है मैं किसी को डालूं तो मुझे कांटे भी लगता है. अगर हम जॉर्जिनियो को कंसिडर करते हैं, इवन दो दैट जॉर्जिनियो हैज वन यूरो 2020 एंड कांटे का नेशंस लीग भी हम कंसिडर, आई नो नेशंस लीग कोई बड़ा ट्रॉफी नहीं है, बट can we count Kante in that Nations League win as well?
Why not?
Champions
Why
League
not? मतलब Champions League में तो he was definitely the best midfielder. ठीक है.
He was and having Kante in the team, वो तो हमने कल के मैच में भी देखा. You see कि कल जो एक टेम्पो था चेल्सी वर्सेस मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड में, तो कांटे का ना होना एंड होना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है चेल्सी के लिए भी. तो विच इज व्हाई आई फील चेल्सी के लिए कांटे या फिर फ्रांस के लिए कांटे इज अ वेरी बिग नॉमिनेशन. तो होना चाहिए कांटे का नाम भी कंसिडर एज वेल अवार्ड. मैन कैन आई बी बायस्ड हियर एंड कंसिडर Mo Salah here?
Mohamed Salah.
Even though I know that he doesn't stand a chance, come on, he doesn't. I know that, but
it's fine.
it's
I
just that
think
he'll
win the next. He'll win the next one. Don't worry.
Let's see, but I just want to put his name here because he has been having a phenomenal season, but has been playing with that consistency from the past, like 2017 के season से जब से हमने उसको देखा है लिवरपूल के लिए. So I watch his match against Brighton, Burnley, and also against Manchester City, United. तो I know what he brings to the table and what he brings to the team. जब पूरे टीम का फॉर्म डाउन होता है, समथिंग दैट यू एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम रोनाल्डो कि वो तुमको गोल्स कहीं ना कहीं से निकाल देगा, and that's what Mo Salah does that for Liverpool. तो अगर पूरी टीम का एक बोलते हैं ना फॉर्म बिगड़ा हुआ है, but Mo Salah will turn up. He will keep trying till the last minute, and you will see the work rate that he puts into the game. But obviously, I'm not saying कि इस बार के लिए वो contender है, but I just want to say एक biasness है यहाँ पे, because I just want to mention one Liverpool का name जो भी है इधर Mo Salah का. So that also one name जो नहीं है, Mendy, Ballon d'Or के लिए, तो I have to mention about that as well. तो एडवर्ड मेंडी ने भी बोला था कि अगर वो फ्रांस के लिए खेलता तो वुड फ्रांस कंसिडर हिम इन द Ballon d'Or कैटेगरी, और सेनेगल के लिए खेलता है तो इसलिए नहीं किया, जस्ट बिकॉज ही इज प्लेइंग फॉर सेनेगल, तो शुड ही नॉट हैव बीन कंसिडर्ड. बट आई थिंक चेल्सी के लिए एक स्टैंड आउट प्लेयर अगर कांटे भी है तो एडवर्ड मेंडी भी है. तो जो डिफेंसिवली हम बोलते हैं कितना स्ट्रॉन्ग चेल्सी है, come on, give some credit to Edward Mendy, the first African goalkeeper जो चैंपियंस लीग जीता है. आई थिंक ये भी काउंट में होना चाहिए. डोनारुमा के साथ एक और गोलकीपर जो मेंशन होना चाहिए था वो था मेंडी.
ठीक है, we'll get to the goalkeepers as well. Yashin award है उसके लिए, but I really like some of the points that you made. Cutting all of it down, I think finally it will come down to Messi and Lewandowski. और उसके अलावा, and I think it's actually a little bit closer than most people feel. Most people feel that Messi is the clear-cut winner. But if you see, then I think we don't have to take in account just, January से till the end of last season, but the start of this season as well. जिसमें Messi and Lewandowski का fortunes have been completely contrasting. ठीक है, Messi might have just picked up form with 3 assists in the last game, but we need to remember how poorly he started, contrasting to Lewandowski's start to the season. तो मतलब मेरा तो अगेन कोई फेवरेट है नहीं इसमें. मैं तो चाहूंगा जॉर्जिनियो को मिल जाए, नहीं मिलेगा. But if I have to predict someone, I think I'm going to predict Messi, but I want Lewandowski to win it. Just because I think he has this edge to the start of this season के वजह से.
The point that you mentioned कि अभी जैसे start of the season में भी PSG के लिए that Messi is playing and form इतना सही से शुरू नहीं हुआ, but then शायद वो भी एक reason है. Had he been playing for Barcelona तो starting से ही उसका form देख पाते, because वो होता है ना कि set है, अपने घर पे हैं, तो वो comfortableness रहता है. तो इतने साल he has played for Barcelona and suddenly that switch, maybe it could have worked wonders for him, और या तो वैसे ही जैसे बोला slow start था, that kick start था जो चाहिए था, maybe that's what had happened. But Lewandowski is playing वैसे ही Bayern Munich में for so very long, तो थोड़ा सा I will say, and I'll give that to Messi here, क्योंकि वो comfortableness I feel एक बहुत बड़ा factor बन जाता है to scoring goals. Either it works in favor of you or either it doesn't. तो maybe हो सकता है that really didn't work in the favor of Messi here.
ठीक है, then I think both of us do predict Messi to go on and win his 7th Ballon d'Or tonight. 7th. But I honestly don't think anyone in the future is also gonna beat 7 Ballon d'Ors, because actually such a big achievement. Nevertheless, let's move to the Yashin Trophy, which one could say is an equivalent for the Ballon d'Or when it comes to the goalkeepers. Goalkeepers keep on saying there should be a separate Ballon d'Or for them, but who actually exists than the Yashin Trophy. So, reading out the nominees for you: Thibaut Courtois, Gianluigi Donnarumma, Ederson, Handanovic, Martinez, Mendy, Navas, Neuer, Oblak, Schmeichel. बुरा लग रहा है एलिसन का नाम नहीं सुन के.
एलिसन ऑब्वियसली बहुत बुरा लग रहा है. एलिसन बेकर तो हमको पता है यार, बट देन अगेन सबको लगेगा बायसनेस है, बट कम ऑन, एलिसन बेकर इज अ वर्ल्ड क्लास गोलकीपर, नो डाउट अबाउट दैट, इवन इफ द नेम डजंट कम हियर, बिकॉज़ वो कुछ जीता नहीं है इस बार, तो इट्स ओके, दैट डजंट मैटर.
I think the thing that holds Alisson back is, if you remember the start you all had to 2021, उसमें Alisson actually made a string of mistakes. There were 2 against Manchester City. There was 1 in the game previous. I think वो जो run था उसकी वजह से maybe he's not in the list of nominees. But that's a different way to put.
I think the overall performance also counts a lot. ऐसे वाले trophies में when it comes to the nominations, and also I think even that is one of the reasons. But there was a lot going on the previous season, so I'll not even hold anything against anybody here, because personal life का अगर मैं बोलूँ तो क्लॉप लगा लो, एलिसन लगा लो, तो there was a lot going on. तो उसके हिसाब से it's okay. So whatever the nomination, because सही में this is the time for goalkeepers. You see, they are the ones who are keeping their teams in the game. अभी कल के मैच में डेविड डेहा, कल के क्या हर मैच में डेविड डेहा has been saving मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड. देखो कल what he did, फर्स्ट हाफ में अगर वो सेव्स ना होते पक्का चेल्सी का गेम था वो, अगर पहले ही हाफ में गोल कर देता चेल्सी तो नो वे दैट मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड वो फॉर्म में रह पाता 45 मिनट्स तक रोकने के लिए. सो आई थिंक दिस इज द टाइम जो गोलकीपर्स आर शाइनिंग थ्रू एंड थ्रू. मार्टिनेज लगा लो यार, मतलब they have been performing very very good, so I feel that goalkeepers का recognition बनता है.
And which goalkeeper, according to you, deserves to win the award?
I said that I think it's I'm like, if I can say, it's Mendy who deserves that. Even Donnarumma, come on, Donnarumma यूरो के लिए कितना important था इटली में, कितना important था, we know that. Like इंग्लैंड के साथ जब वो पेनल्टी में गए तो ये सब, I think Donnarumma का भी बहुत लाइक बोला वो बैलोन डोर में है, बट मेरे को थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम ये था कि मेंडी बैलोन डोर के लिए कंसिडर नहीं किया गया. बट अगर हम ट्रॉफी की बात करें तो either it's Donnarumma, either it's Mendy. I think they have been doing very good. But जो दूसरे गोलकीपर्स है ना, like Martinez यार, कहाँ, it's like I will feel scared if ever I play कि Martinez के अगेंस्ट कभी पेनल्टी के लिए मेरे को खड़ा ना करना भाई, कभी नहीं. What he does, that guy, that mind game that he plays,
Mind
चलो it
games,
works
all
in
of
his
that.
favor.
Yeah.
All that यार, it works in his favor. कर लेता है यार से.
और
कैसा
क्या?
प्रेशर, I think ब्रूनो ने मिस किया था ना एस्टन विला के मैच
Bruno ने
में
miss
पेनल्टी
किया.
अगेंस्ट.
Even the Copa America, I think they won 1 or 2 games on penalties. Just Martinez played an important role as well. तो मतलब he's an expert, not
कुछ
just
तो
at
है, there
football.
is something, exactly.
There is
There is something that
and
he has found कि कैसे हमको पेनल्टीज के लिए, because not every mind game works. देखो मेंडी ने भी किया था मोहम्मद
हाँ
साला को जब
हाँ
वो
हाँ
हमारा चेल्सी
वो
वर्सेस
आगे आके
लिवरपूल था.
बॉल को उठाना. हाँ ठीक है.
Yeah.
But I think that's very wise of Martinez, knowing कि he has nothing to lose, because a penalty situation में the scorer is expected to score. Almost 80% of penalties go. So he's just kind of bridging that gap. वो percentage कम कर देता है. अगर गोल जा रहा है तो ठीक है जाएगा. He'll take an L over there. But that's the difference that he makes to the team. Definitely. ठीक है.
नहीं,
To talk about
absolutely.
the Yashin Trophy. I think we both agree on Mendy or Donnarumma. For me, it's going to be Mendy because अभी
Yeah,
अगर मैं
obviously.
अपने चेल्सी प्लेयर्स को बैक नहीं करूंगा तो कब करूंगा. अभी दे आर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ देयर लाइव्स एंड सच बोलूं तो इतना frequently I don't have an habit of seeing them on the Ballon d'Or podium. You might have had when you all won the UCL 2 seasons back and all.
I think we had almost the entire team for the Ballon d'Or nominees उस time पे, I
In
remember.
छोड़ो, y'all
Like almost
came
8.
so close to actually winning a Ballon d'Or. 21 point.
Just yeah.
Yeah, 21.4% votes, I think. I'm not sure if I'm correct with the figure. 21.4% votes went to Lionel Messi, and 21.3 or 21.1% of votes
Virgil van Dijk.
went to Virgil van Dijk. So close.
There was a huge gap between Virgil van Dijk and Ronaldo. Then, like the third person, I think it was Cristiano Ronaldo. तो उसमें तो बहुत gap था, but when it comes to the first two, बहुत little gap था. And I wish this time for Virgil van Dijk जीता, because it's not always that you see the defenders competing with the forwards like that. So
that's true. Next trophy is the Copa Trophy. Some names that have been nominated. Bellingham hai, Greenwood. There is Nuno Mendes. There is Pedri, Bukayo Saka, Florian Wirtz. So Jamal Musiala, koi favorite in your mind?
I want to say Pedri and Saka here, but मतलब हाँ यही है यार. Pedri the golden boy, come on. And then Bukayo Saka की अगर बात करें तो I understand he missed that penalty, but I think that was a clear mistake from Gareth Southgate and not from Saka. तो जब वो penalty के लिए जा भी रहा था, I remember I made the reaction video and I was thinking that इतना crucial penalty and you're sending this 19-year-old guy there to take that penalty. It was not really fair to put him into that position इतने बड़े platform पे. So Bukayo Saka is also a very good player, and I think Pedri को मिलना चाहिए ये वाला award clearly, because the work rate, the amount of games that he has played, I think हर चीज में, take his country के साथ, स्पेन के साथ देख लो, चाहे अपने क्लब के साथ देख लो, I think he has been phenomenal for that age. So मेरा तो उसी के लिए जाएगा.
I'm gonna agree over there as well, because this is kind of similar to the Golden Boy Award, the Copa Award. So वो वाला अगर Pedri को मिल गया, the amount of games that he's played at 18 years of age, midfield is not the easiest of positions. If you look at most young players, they would be pacey and skilled wingers or something like that. But midfield is a position that requires a lot of maturity, a lot of game sense, and doing
it
that,
requires a lot of experience also कि कितना
yeah.
तुमने वो games खेला, and I think Pedri has done अरे Olympics में भी I think they reached finals with against Brazil, right? तो मेरे को तो लगा था बंदे को भाई 1 साल का तो तुमको वेकेशन देना पड़ेगा
हाँ भाई,
after
आराम
all
दे दो
he
अभी।
has done.
वो उसको एक्चुअली वो मीम्स बनते थे ना, उसकी शक्ल भी वैसी, पता नहीं ऐसी है कि वैसी दिख रही थी, हम लोग को एकदम malnourished फील आ रहा था।
Yeah, like child labor हो रहा है, बस करो।
Child
और
labor
नहीं
हो रहा
मतलब
है।
कितना सही में।
ठीक है, then we'll back Pedri to win this one। और क्या बाकी है? Women's best player of the year, देखते हो women's football?
I don't really watch. Not that I'm very proud of like saying like that, but then नहीं मैंने नहीं follow करा है काफी time से women football, no.
Okay, मैं थोड़ा सा women's football देखता हूँ actually। I'm really proud of my Chelsea team because we won the domestic treble last season. We reached the CL final, and this season as well we are off to a great start. But talking about the Ballon d'Or, I think it will most probably go to the woman that won the UEFA Women's Player of the Year, who is Alexia Putellas, and she's from Spain, I'm guessing. She plays for FC Barcelona. So this is it. I don't know a lot about her. मैं comment नहीं करूँगा. I just know that she is probably the favorite to win it.
नहीं, I think Chelsea के लिए like अगर बोलूँ तो men's football as well as women's football, तो Chelsea is one team जो कि दोनों में doing wonderful job. तो चेल्सी की टीम तो डिजर्व करती है, लेकिन बार्सिलोना का अगर बात करें तो दीज आर द वुमेन टीम जो कि एक सिग्निफिकेंट चेंज कर रहे हैं विमेन फुटबॉल में. एंड आई रिमेम्बर उनका जब भी कोई मैच ऐसे आता है, आई डोंट नो देयर नेम्स टू बी ऑनेस्ट, एंड मेरे को नहीं पता है कि कौन कैसे, लेकिन जब देखते हैं ना तो अलग वाइब दिखता है. सीम सीरियस, इट सीम प्रोफेशनल, पहले जैसा नहीं है अभी. तो बहुत चेंज हो रहा है. एंड लाइक यू सेड, जो भी नेम्स हैं, whoever deserves it, you would know better because I've not really seen a game उनका, तो I wouldn't know about that.
No, one point that you made was कि serious लगता है. People who haven't seen women's football form this misconception कि उन्होंने बस मेरे को बोलता है, मेरे फ्रेंड ने बोला कि तू women's football देखता है, उसमें तो सब लोग बाल खींचते रहेंगे एक दूसरे के. मतलब भाई कोई बाल नहीं खींचता यार, ये कैसा सब कुछ नहीं होता है.
It's a proper professional women's team. Come on, you're talking about there, and उनको भी इतना recognition मिलना चाहिए. Exactly. मतलब पता नहीं वो क्यों misconception लोगों को रहता है इन चीजों के लिए, but
even
exactly.
this comparisons that they make कि ये women's team को आप ये men's team के साथ खिला दोगे, तो मतलब but ये comparison का point क्यों है? तुम women's team को women's team के साथ compare करो. This is like saying तुम ये बच्चों की टीम को men's की टीम के साथ खिला दोगे, तो मतलब it's not the same category, it's not the same tier that you can directly compare, is what I feel.
And I know that there's always a debate. We are drifting off the topic here, but there's always a debate that women and men are equal and everything. I know, but they're different as well ना. Equality is something else, but they're different, right? अगर हम
Biologically different, there are different,
yeah, they're different, so you need to
physical attributes.
exactly. And obviously nobody is saying कि हम भी यहाँ पे 200-300 किलो उठा के खड़े हो जाएंगे if men are doing that. मतलब it's not about that, it's not at all about that. तो वो जो debate रहता है, that always comes into the picture. तो I don't know why do people always have to keep making comparisons here. हमेशा वो Indian parents वाली mentality होती है ना कि उसका बच्चा ये कर रहा है तो तुम वैसे क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो, वो better है, वो चीज पता नहीं क्यों रहता है हमेशा लोगों को. वो comparison में आ जाते हैं सबसे पहले. देख लो यार, वो भी तो अच्छा कर ही रहे होंगे. नहीं, this always works like that.
Talk about the Ballon d'Or and में थोड़ा नितिका का women empowerment rant भी सुन लिया हम लोग ने.
नहीं, मुझे कल ही I'll tell you something. कल ही मुझे एक मैसेज आया कहाँ, इंस्टाग्राम पे, that so these days women are watching football to look cool on internet. I was like, oh my god, finally I got the recognition I needed. क्योंकि बचपन से मेरा प्लान यही था कि मुझे cool दिखना है इंटरनेट के लिए. So उसके लिए मैं रात के 4 बजे तक गेम्स देखूंगी. I'll record the videos and I'll come here and I'll think कि मुझे कौन सा वीडियो बनाना है just to look cool on internet, and that is the recognition that I think women need here. So these are the kind of things.
Everyone dedication देख रहे हो, अभी तो subscribe कर
that
दो.
is come on guys, I am looking cool on internet, so do it. So मतलब कितना घूम घुमा कर ना वो कर देते हैं कि this is it. तो पहले बोलते थे कि सिर्फ रोनाल्डो को लाइक करते हैं for the looks, women just know Ronaldo and they won't even know
ये तो बहुत ही मतलब women watch football for Ronaldo. ठीक है, let's not just get carried away. पहले से काफी we've enlarged the video. But it was a very, very fun discussion with you, Nitika. Very insightful yet entertaining.
Thank you so
ठीक
much for
है.
having me. It was really fun.
Thank you for coming. बहुत fun था. And thank you to our audience for listening if you're listening till the end. And for more top quality football content, keep listening to the Football Parliament podcast.